Welcome to NewZSpectrum Online, the channel that explores the heart of news. We are a news and features channel with a definitive objective of bringing genuine content to you. NewZSpectrum brings you insightful perspective on issues, events, happenings and incidents through news, views and interviews.
Trump hints at closing US-Mexico border. Mission Shakti speech by Prime Minister Modi didn't breach model code. Nirav Modi's bail denied. Enforcement Directorate seizes 110 kg gold. In the upcoming election, we have around 1.5 crore first-time voters. And these voters would bring a significant impact in the society. We have approached enthusiastic female first-time voters who express their views on what kind of qualities they are looking for in a leader.
My first time voting, I'm so excited about it. I've reached 18, so I feel good to vote. I feel he should be a more responsible person. I feel they should give importance to education and unemployment in these days, because education is the main criteria for our upcoming world, for our opportunities in jobs and all. There should be good placements in our colleges and institutions also. I would choose a leader depending on his background. Background doesn't mean his family and whatever property he has, but what he has done for our society, for our well-being. So the education standards in our country should improve rather than going to other countries and studying there and then working there and having a good job there. The education standards, if they improve here, we'll have good opportunities and employment for the people around.
My name is Sri Chandra. I'm really excited to vote this time. In my view, a normal leader election who is taking part in the election should mainly think about some problems. For a student like me, it should be from the education point of view and the transportation which I'm coming through, which I'm seeing now. I'm waiting here for so many hours for just bus. So transportation needs to be developed, and the roads near my area are very bad, of course. So roads need to be developed.
Hello, myself Sakshi Lahoti. This is the first time I'm going to vote for someone. So I don't need to have some background or something like that, but I want him to develop and have some good qualities in him, which will be useful for the people and the society. He shouldn't be like taking money from people and all. He should be supportive and should take action regarding whatever wrong or right going on over there.
Beggars जो रोड्स पे होते हैं, उनको खाने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं होता, तो उन लोग के लिए भी कुछ सेफ्टी या फिर कुछ उन लोग के लिए भी कुछ प्रोविजंस रखे कि वो सेफ रहे या उनको खाने के लिए रोज मिले two times of meal.
I want the new government to implement their words and not skip them. And I think there should be more security about girls' privacy and their safety in the society. And electronic communication has become so viral, so I think there should be some motives to protect them from cyber crime.
లీడర్స్ వచ్చి అనాథ పిల్లలకు సపోర్ట్ చేస్తే చాలా బాగుంటుందని నా హ్యాపీనెస్. ఎందుకంటే నేను కూడా అనాథ హోమ్ నుంచి వచ్చిన కాబట్టి గవర్నమెంట్ సపోర్టు, అందరు సపోర్ట్ ఉంటే వాళ్ళు కూడా ఒక ఫ్యామిలీ లెక్క ఫీల్ అయ్యి హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అవుతారని నా చిన్న అభినందనం.
We don't have like proper education system, jobs. We have like caste system, so it should be reduced. Well, security also.
We don't want any film background. We want someone who is educated, who can understand what an education like what students want, what everyone wants, who can think in a very logical manner.
According to the first time voters' opinion, the government has to look into issues like education, unemployment, transportation, a good life for orphans, security for women, and many more. So are you excited voting for the first time?
Yes.
Deforestation has been affecting many lives for several years and can immensely affect the booming population in the coming future. Forests are vanishing fast due to deforestation, and this growing demand for land has been hitting the ecology of our country very badly. Deforestation contributes to greenhouse effect wherein oxygen levels decrease immensely. As trees are being cut, the proportion of atmospheric carbon dioxide increases, leading to global warming, which is affecting the climatic conditions. 25% of carbon dioxide added to the atmosphere over the past 150 years is believed to come from deforestation. In 2009, India was ranked 10th worldwide in the amount of forest loss, wherein the world's annual deforestation is estimated to be 13.7 million hectares a year. According to sources, 14,000 square kilometers of forests were cleared to accommodate 23,716 industrial projects across India over the last 30 years. Nearly 275 million poor people in India, mainly tribal communities, depend on forests for subsistence and livelihoods, and almost 50% of the food requirements are provided by forests. When it comes to climate change, deforestation causes climate change, wherein temperatures were drifting in the previous years, causing tremendous changes in the climate. According to Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, around 90% of carbon dioxide is produced by deforestation, mostly driven by population growth and agricultural expansion. A study in a famous journal, Biodiversity and Conservation, clearly shows a net loss of 2,43,447 square kilometers in 8 decades. When it comes to desertification, deforestation and unsustainable agricultural practices are the main causes of desertification. According to the Environment Ministry and the Indian Council of Forestry Research and Education, desertification has been mainly caused due to loss of vegetation because of cutting trees beyond permissible limits, shifting cultivation, encroachment of forest lands, and many more. Hence, there is a need to take up afforestation practices for preserving our ecosystem.
I'm going to speak on automation testing of online e-commerce applications. This kind of testing focuses on getting a program to interact with the browser in order to test the functionality of an e-commerce application. If we were given a sign-up requirement to automate, the program for one of the outcomes would resemble the login feature test on this page. The key things that will help us in implementing an automation testing project for an enterprise level application are having a thorough understanding of all the software requirements, user scenarios, business, knowing what browsers to test on, which interfaces to use, being able to identify web elements of the page and also being able to perform the requisite actions on them, including a build tool which organizes the project structure, configures dependencies, generates sources, compiles sources, executes tests, generates reports, packages the compiled code, and then helps in deployment. Using a design pattern and abstractions to write page objects which contain object repositories and business operations, writing utility functions, helper classes, modules, log generators, report generators, classes to read and write into property files and databases, etc. for reusability and flexibility, and using a framework to integrate automation testing scripts with the test data files, database connections, reports, logs, etc. into one unit and execute them from a single place. Then we also need to have scripting knowledge to set up a VCS with distributed architecture to manage source, a CI/CD server to fetch code, build code, notify testers, and then deploy the code to various environments, and also automating the life cycles of virtual machines, cloud computing, OS virtualization, container-centric development, and monitoring systems for enhancing the process of delivering the automation project. Hence, if we were to manage an automation testing project, it is very important for us to be aware of the technical aspects which will help in project management and process management.